to say if there's, I could imagine the UK government, or I don't know if the US would be at that stage yet, or European governments confiscating gold, similar to what happened in the Great Depression in the 1930s. Is that also a risk
Well,
potentially?
I mean, there's always a risk of stupidity by governments, so we can't rule it out. But they would be extremely stupid to do so. I mean, they really would. Today is very, very different. We have a far more international, footloose population than we ever had. And you start trying to do things like that, then, we say, well, goodbye. We're not going to hang around. Last person in the country, please turn off the lights. We'll probably end up with loads of immigrants and none of the original inhabitants. I mean, we will continue to use bank accounts, paper credit, and so on and so forth. It will have value, but the value will be minuscule. I mean, you'll be able to make sort of art objects out of dollar bills, Bank of England notes, euro notes, whatever, as they do in Venezuela. I mean, that's really what we're talking about. And people are really going to suffer. And we, as sort of welfare states, we have become entirely dependent on the idea that the state will look after us from cradle to grave. And if the state is bust, who's going to look after us? Have we got the savings? Have we put the savings aside? And are the savings in money? No, they're not. Anything that we've got is in credit. This is not something I look forward to. And I don't think anybody should, really. But I'm afraid there is a horrible inevitability about it. The hope is that before there's complete credit destruction, governments actually and their electorates realize that something's got to be done about this, and we have to forget the idea of the state taking us from cradle to grave. The whole situation would have to be transformed in terms of the way governments work within the economy. That's a big ask, a very, very big ask, but a crisis can do it, so long as you have got politicians, or perhaps a permanent establishment, who do understand what is really required. But I can't be confident in saying that we have that in this country. And I can't be confident in saying they have it in any other of the major nations. I mean, our salvation, if you like, one salvation, is the Asian partnership between Russia and China, taking in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, the BRICS, and all the wannabe BRICS. I mean, you're looking at 70% of the world's population, 40% of global GDP by purchasing power parity basis. I think that they will continue to demand commodities, metals, whatever. They have a potential for a massive industrial revolution, and that will save the world. And at the moment, we're trying to kick these guys out into touch. It's sad. It really is.